Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost, Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year, and important birth and death anniversaries of 11th February 2026, Wednesday. Bengali date, 28 মাঘ 1432 उत्तर बेनी में दक्षिण पंजिका today's Tithi is Krishna Navami and up to 0940 hours and after that Krishna Dasami. Today is Nakshatra is Anuradha Nakshatra and up to 1109 hours and after that Jyeshtha Nakshatra. Today is 42nd day of the year. There are then 323 days left in 2026. Today is 6th Wednesday of 2026. Today is Promise Day. Promise Day is celebrated on 11th February every year as part of Valentine's Week. On this day, people make heartfelt promises to their loved ones, symbolizing trust, commitment, and loyalty in relationships. Whether it's a promise of love, care, or support, the day emphasizes the importance of keeping one's word and strengthening emotional bonds. It's a reminder that true relationships thrive on sincerity and the assurance that promises made will be honored. Promise Day encourages couples and friends alike to honor their commitments, fostering deeper trust and lasting bonds. Today is International Day of Women and Girls in Science. International Day of Women and Girls in Science, 11th February. Observed annually on 11th February, the International Day of Women and Girls in Science celebrates the achievements of women and girls in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The day aims to promote gender equality in scientific fields, inspire young girls to pursue careers in science, and highlight the vital contributions of women scientists to innovation, research, and societal progress. It serves as a reminder that empowering women in science benefits not only the scientific community but the world at large. Today is National Latte Day. National Latte Day, 11th February. National Latte Day is celebrated every year on 11th February to honor and enjoy the beloved espresso-based coffee drink known as the latte. On this day, coffee lovers indulge in their favorite latte creations, whether classic, flavored, or iced, at home or in cafes, celebrating the rich aroma, creamy texture, and comforting warmth of this popular beverage. It's a perfect occasion for coffee enthusiasts to savor, share, and appreciate the art of latte making. Today is National Get Out Your Guitar Day. National Get Out Your Guitar Day, 11th February. Celebrated annually on 11th February, National Get Out Your Guitar Day encourages music lovers to pick up their guitars and play, practice, and create music. Whether you are a beginner strumming your first chords or an experienced guitarist performing complex riffs, the day is all about enjoying the joy of music and expressing creativity through the guitar. It's a perfect occasion to reconnect with your instrument, share songs with friends, and celebrate the universal language of music. Today is National Make a Friend Day. National Make a Friend Day, 11th February. Celebrated every year on 11th February, National Make a Friend Day encourages people to reach out, connect, and build new friendships. The day highlights the importance of companionship, kindness, and meaningful social bonds in our lives, reminding us that even a small gestures of conversation can blossom into a lasting friendship. It's a wonderful opportunity to step out of one's comfort zone and spread warmth and positivity. Today is National Peppermint Patty Day. National Peppermint Patty Day, 11th February, observed annually on 11th February. National Peppermint Patty Day celebrates the classic sweet treat made with cool peppermint cream coated in rich chocolate. The day invites candy lovers to indulge in this refreshing confection, relive nostalgic flavors, and enjoy the perfect blend of minty freshness and chocolatey goodness. It's a delightful occasion to savor, share, and appreciate this timeless favorite. It also adds a sweet note to the day by reminding us how simple treats can bring instant joy and fond memories. Today is Pro Sports Wives Day. Pro Sports Wives Day, 11th February. Observed annually on 11th February, Pro Sports Wives Day honors the strength, resilience, and behind the scenes support of the wives of professional athletes. The day recognizes their role in managing families, handling public attention, and standing by their partners through the highs and lows of demanding sports careers. It is a tribute to their presence, dedications, and the quiet contributions they make to the world of professional sports. Today is World Day of the Sikh. World Day of the Sikh, 11th February, observed every year on 11th February. World Day of the Sikh is dedicated to offering prayers, support, and solidarity to people who are ill and to those who care for them. The day highlights the importance of compassion, quality healthcare, and human dignity, while acknowledging the dedication of doctors, nurses, caregivers, and health workers worldwide. It serves as a reminder to show empathy, care, and hope toward those facing illness and suffering. Today is Grandmother Achievement Day. Grandmother Achievement Day, 11th February, celebrated annually on 11th February. Grandmother Achievement Day honors the wisdom, love, and lifelong contributions of grandmothers in families and society. The day recognizes their achievements, sacrifices, and the nurturing role they play across generations. Whether through guidance, storytelling, or unwavering support, it's a heartfelt occasion to express gratitude and celebrate the enduring impact of grandmothers' lives and legacies. Today is National Satin Vegetation Day. National Satin Vegetation Day, 11th February. Observed every year on 11th February, National Satin Vegetation Day encourages people to reach out to those who are homebound due to age, illness, or disability. The day highlights the importance of compassion, companionship, and simple human connections through visits, calls, or messages. It serves as a gentle reminder that small acts of care can bring comfort, reduce loneliness, and make a meaningful difference in someone's life. Today is White Shirt Day. White Shirt Day, 11th February. Observed annually on 11th February, White Shirt Day celebrates the timeless charm and universal appeal of the classic white shirt. It symbolizes simplicity, elegance, and professionalism across cultures and generations. The day highlights how a white shirt effortlessly fits every occasion, from formal settings to casual wear. It also reflects values of cleanliness, confidence, and minimalism. White Shirt Day encourages people to embrace, understand style, and appreciate the power of simple fashion choices. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Tilka Maji, 11th February 1750 to 13th January 1785. Tilka Maji is remembered in popular and collective memory as one of the earliest tribal resistance figures against British colonial rule, leading an armed uprising as early as 1771 to 1784. Decades before the revolt of 1857, he is widely regarded as a symbol of Adivasi courage and resistance, having mobilized local tribal communities, especially Santals, against exploitations by the East India Company. In folk narratives, he is credited with organizing the first armed tribal rebellion in eastern India and is revered as Maji Baba, a community leader and protector. His defiance against British authority and refusal to surrender made him a lasting icon of resistance. Despite historical debates over specific events, post-independence, his legacy received formal recognitions through the memorialization and institutional naming. A statue was erected at Bhagalpur, the site associated with the execution, now known as Tilka Maji Chowk. His name was given to important public spaces and institutions, reflecting his symbolic stature in tribal and regional history. Most notably, Bhagalpur University was renamed Tilka Maji Bhagalpur University in 1991, cementing its place in public memory. Through literature, folklore, and public memorials, Tilka Maji continues to be honored as a martyr, early freedom fighter, and enduring emblem of indigenous resistance in India. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Thomas Alva Edison, 11th February 1847 to 18th October 1931. Thomas Alva Edison was an American inventor and businessman whose innovations profoundly shaped modern life. He held over 1,000 patents, including for the phonograph, the motion picture camera, and the practical electric light bulb, earning him the title Wizard of Menlo Park. Edison's inventions laid the foundations for electric power generation, recorded sound, and cinema, transforming industry and daily living worldwide. He received numerous accolades during his lifetime, including the Congressional Gold Medal in 1928, the French Legion of Honor, and recognitions from the American Institute of Electrical Engineers. Beyond his technical achievements, Edison founded companies that evolved into General Electric, leaving a lasting industrial legacy. He was also a pioneer in establishing research laboratories and promoting systematic innovation. His relentless curiosity, problem-solving skills, and entrepreneurial vision inspired generations of inventors. Edison's contributions continue to impact technology, communications, and entertainment globally. Today, he is remembered as one of history's most prolific and influential inventors. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Brahmabandhu Upadhyay, 11th February 1861 to 27th October 2007. Brahmabandhu Upadhyay was a pioneering Indian thinker whose achievements lay in theology, education, journalism, and the freedom movement rather than formal awards. He was one of the earliest Indian Christian theologians to articulate the idea of an indigenous Hindu Catholic identity, blending Vedantic philosophy with Christian theology. He founded and edited influential journals such as Sophia Concord, the 20th century, and the nationalist paper Sandha, which became a powerful voice against British imperialism. He established Kastalik Math, promoting a sannyasi-based Christian monastic life rooted in Indian traditions. Upadhyay played a key role in the intellectual conception of Shantiniketan, collaborating with Rabindranath Tagore in shaping its early educational vision. He lectured on Vedanta at Oxford and Cambridge, gaining international recognition as a scholar. As a freedom fighter, his writings significantly fueled nationalist consciousness, leading to his arrest on charges of sedition. His life and sacrifice earned him lasting recognition as a theologian patriot who contributed decisively to India's religious thought, education, and struggle for independence. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Anush Chandra Majumdar, 4th December 1888 to 11th February 1980. Ramachandra Majumdar was a distinguished Indian historian celebrated for his monumental contributions documenting India's ancient and modern past, particularly through his multi-volume masterpiece, The History and Culture of the Indian People. A former Vice Chancellor of Dhaka University and Professor at the University of Calcutta, he also served as the principal of the College of Indology at Banaras Hindu University and played a leading role in shaping historical research in India. Majumdar was one of the founding members of the Indian Historical Records Commission and later served as its president, guiding archival standards across the nation. His scholarly achievements include seminal works on the independence movement, Bengal history, and ancient Indian civilization, along with acclaimed texts such as Corporate Life in Ancient India, The Sipahi Mutiny, and the Revolt of 1857. Internationally recognized, he represented India at several historical and cultural conferences and contributed to UNESCO-sponsored research projects. He was honored with the Padma Bhushan in 1969 for his outstanding contributions to literature and education. Throughout his long and prolific career, Majumdar authored, edited, or supervised more than 50 major works, establishing himself as one of India's most authoritative and respected historians. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Jamnalal Kaniram Bajaj, 4th November 1889 to 11th February 1942. Jamnalal Kaniram Bajaj was a distinguished industrialist, freedom fighter, and social reformer whose achievements spanned business, nationalism, and public service. He founded the Bajaj Group of companies in the 1920s, laying the foundations for one of India's most respected industrial houses. Closely associated with Mahatma Gandhi, he was affectionately regarded by Gandhi as the fifth son and actively lived and worked at the Sabarmati and Sevagram ashrams. He served as chairman of the reception committee of the Nagpur session of the Indian National Congress 1920 and later became a member of the Congress Working Committee and treasurer of the Indian National Congress 1933. He courageously surrendered the British title of Rai Bahadur during the non-cooperation movement and was jailed for participating in the Flag Satyagraha 1923. Mughals played a major role in promoting khadi, Hindi village industry, and the eradication of untouchability, opening temples and wells to Harijans. He was president of the All India Hindi Sahitya Sammelan, treasurer of the All India Spinach Association, and a founding supporter of Jamia Millia Islamia. He also served as president of Gandhi Seva Sangha and chief of the Jaipur Rajya Praja Mandal. In recognition of his lifelong contributions to social reform and nation building, the prestigious Jamnalal Bajaj Award was instituted in his honor, with global leaders like Nelson Mandela and Desmond Tutu among its recipients. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Sergei Mikhailovich Eisenstein, 22nd January 1898 to 11th February 1948. Sergei Mikhailovich Eisenstein was a legendary Soviet film director, screenwriter, editor, and film theorist, best known as a pioneer of montage cinema. He recognized film language through innovative editing techniques that shaped modern filmmaking worldwide. Eisenstein created iconic films such as Strike, Battleship, Potemkin, October, Alexander Nevsky, and Ivan the Terrible. His masterpiece Battleship Potemkin was ranked among the greatest films of all time by Sight and Sound. For his outstanding artistic achievements, he received two Stalin Prizes, one in 1941 for Alexander Nevsky and another in 1946 for Ivan the Terrible, Part 1. He was honored with the title Honored Artist of the RSFSR in 1935. In 1939, he was awarded the prestigious Order of Lenin for his contributions to Soviet cinema through Alexander Nevsky. He also received the Order of the Badge of Honor. Eisenstein's theories of montage became foundational in film education and criticism across the world. His work influenced generations of filmmakers, scholars, and critics. He remains an enduring symbol of cinematic innovation and artistic excellence, celebrated internationally for his groundbreaking contributions to the art of cinema. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Harry Martinson, 6th May 1904 to 11th February 1978. Harry Martinson was one of Sweden's most influential 20th century writers, celebrated for transforming modern Swedish poetry with originality, humanism, and lyrical depth. He was elected to the Swedish Academy in 1949, becoming the first writer from a proletarian background to achieve this distinction. His greatest international honor came in 1974 when he was jointly awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature with E. E. Johnson for writings that catch the dewdrop and reflect the cosmos. Martinson is best known for his poetic space epic Aniara 1956, a landmark work in world literature that explores humanity's fragility in a technological age and was later adapted into an opera 1959 and a feature film 2018. His semi-autobiographical novel Naslorna Bloma, Flowering Nettle, became a major critical and popular success and was translated into more than 30 languages. Several of his poetry collections, including Nomad, Fasad, and Cicada, were acclaimed for their linguistic innovation and vivid nature imagery. His work has been widely translated and continues to influence global literature. In his memory, the Cicada Prize, the Harry Martinson Prize, and the Swedish Academy Scholarship were established, underscoring his enduring literary legacy. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, 13th May 1905 to 11th February 1977. Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed was a distinguished Indian lawyer and statesman whose career spanned law, state politics, union governance, and the highest constitutional office of the country. He was called to the bar from the Inner Temple, London in 1928 and went on to become Advocate General of Assam and the founding president of the Assam High Court Bar Association. As a senior leader of the Indian National Congress, he served multiple terms as Assam's finance minister and later held key union cabinet portfolios including irrigation and power, education, industrial development, food, and agriculture. Ahmed chaired the Central Land Reforms Committee, whose recommendations led to the redistribution of surplus land to millions, particularly benefiting middle class and scheduled tribes. He played a central role in agricultural and food policy, including land ceiling legislation and buffer stock planning. In 1974, he was elected as the fifth President of India with an overwhelming electoral mandate, becoming the second Muslim to hold the office and the first to be elected directly from the Union Cabinet. During his presidency, he gave assent to major constitutional amendments and ordinances, including the 42nd Amendment. He represented India on several important state visits abroad and was awarded an honorary Doctor of Law degree by the University of Pristina. A keen sports cricketer, he led several national and sports bodies and escaped the President's Polo Cup. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Johannes Hans Daniel Jensen, 25th June 1907 to 11th February 1973. Johannes Hans Daniel Jensen was a distinguished German theoretical physicist best known for his groundbreaking contributions to nuclear physics, particularly the nuclear shell model. He shared the 1963 Nobel Prize in Physics with Maria Boypart Mayer for their discovery concerning nuclear shell structure, while the other half went to Eugene Wigner. Jensen had an eminent academic career, serving as professor of theoretical physics at Technische Hochschule Hannover and later as professor of physics at the University of Heidelberg, where he became emeritus in 1969. During World War II, he contributed significantly to the German nuclear energy project Uranium Club, working on uranium isotope separation techniques. After the war, he gained international recognition as a visiting professor at leading institutions, including the Institute of Advanced Study, UC Berkeley, Caltech, and the University of Wisconsin-Madison. In recognition of his academic stature, he was appointed honorary professor at the University of Hamburg in 1947. He received an honorary doctorate from the University of Hanover in 1964, reflecting his lasting impact on physics, education, and research. In 1969, he was also named an honorary citizen of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, highlighting his international standing. Jensen's work remains fundamental to modern nuclear physics and theoretical science. The age death anniversary of Mr. Dindayal Upadhyay, 25th September 1916 to 11th February 1968. Dindayal Upadhyay was a prominent Indian philosopher, politician, and thinker, best known for his ideology of integral humanism, which emphasized the holistic development of individuals and society based on Indian culture values. Born in Mathura, he was deeply involved in the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangha (RSS) and later became a key leader of the Bharatiya Jana Sangha, the precursors to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Upadhyay advocated for self-reliance, decentralized governance, and the integration of moral and ethical principles into politics and economic planning. He strongly opposed materialistic and purely Western models of development, emphasizing instead the importance of community, culture, and indigenous knowledge. His ideas inspired many policies aimed at empowering rural India and strengthening grassroots democracy. Tragically, his life was cut short in 1968 under mysterious circumstances, yet his vision continues to influence Indian political thought. Today, he is remembered as a visionary leader and an intellectual force who sought to align India's development with its civilizational ethos. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Robert William Hole, 28th January 1922 to 11th February 1993. Robert William Hole was an eminent American biochemist celebrated for his groundbreaking work on transfer RNA (tRNA), which link DNA to protein synthesis. He shared the 1968 Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine with Hargobind Khurana and Marshall Warren Nirenberg for determining the structure of alanine tRNA, a discovery that was the first nucleotide sequence of a ribonucleic acid ever determined and crucial for understanding protein synthesis. College research team, including Elizabeth Beach Hiller, developed the global leap model of tRNA, pioneering methods that later allowed scientists to sequence other tRNAs and viral RNAs. He was appointed assistant professor of organic chemistry at Cornell University in 1948 and became professor of biochemistry in 1962, reflecting his academic excellence. During World War II, he contributed to the first chemical synthesis of penicillin under Vincent de Vignard at Cornell University Medical College. Holly became a residence fellow at the Salk Institute for Biological Studies in 1968, furthering his research in molecular biology. His work laid a foundations for modern genetics and biotechnology, earning him international recognition as a leading scientist in RNA research. Holly's achievements bridged chemistry, molecular biology, on medicine, making him a pivotal figure in 20th century biochemistry. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Barton Leon Reynolds Jr. 11th February 1936 to 6th September 2018. Barton Leon Reynolds Jr., better known as Bart Reynolds, was a legendary American actor, director, and cultural icon, admired for his charm, rugged good looks, and charismatic screen presence. Born in Lansing, Michigan, he initially pursued a career in football before turning to acting, eventually rising to fame in the 1970s. Reynolds starred in a string of box office hits such as Deliverance 1972, Smokey and the Bandit 1977, The Longest Yard 1974, and Cannonball Run 1981, which cemented his status as one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. Known for his trademark mustache and playful personality, he became a pop culture figure and sex symbol of his era. He also received critical acclaim later in his career, earning an Academy Award nominations for Boogie Nights 1997. Despite ups and downs in his personal and professional life, Reynolds remained beloved by audiences. Beyond acting, he worked as a director and supported young talent in the industry. His legacy endures as one of the most charismatic and enduring stars of American cinema. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe, and share.